risk and every investment opportunity, you take the time to understand to say, hey, is this a deep risk investment or is this a shallow risk investment? Now, a deep risk investment, okay? This is an investment that if you lose your money or the investment does not go in your favor, you lose 100% of your investment, okay? You lose 100% of your investment in a deep risk investment. Now, what's an example of a deep risk investment? Believe it or not, starting a business is a deep risk investment. If you started a business and the business cost you $10,000 to get off the ground, right? And the business goes belly up, how much of that $10,000 do you get back? Zero. Okay? What else is a deep risk investment? Buying a lottery ticket. Okay? I spend $100 on lottery tickets and I don't hit the lottery. How much of that $100 do I get back? Zero. Okay? If I buy a pair of jeans or a purse or some shoes, right, because I want to impress a young lady or I want to look good, and guess what? It don't work out in my favor. How much of that money do I get back? Absolutely zero. Now, most of us are new to the stock market, even newer to the cryptocurrency market and industry, right? Now, let me explain to you why investing in stocks and cryptocurrency and other capital market instruments are actually shallow risk investments. Now, what do I mean by shallow risk investment? A shallow risk investment means that even if the asset or the investment declines in price, you still do what? Maintain or have the opportunity to maintain some portion of that asset. Okay? So shallow risk investments up under here, I'm going to do what? Write stocks and crypto. Okay? Now, what is something that both stocks and crypto have in common after you've invested in them? Okay? One thing, and the most important thing, is ownership. My brother 19 Keys is always talking about this ship. Okay? Ownership, to be exact. Okay? So guess what? We can also add gold and precious metals. Okay? And we can also add what? Real estate. Okay? But today we're going to focus on these two, stocks and crypto. Okay? So we actually own shallow risk investments. Now let me break down an example. Shallow risk and let's just say I had $1,000 in Bitcoin. Okay? Now, again, most people say, well, investing in stocks and investing in crypto is what? It's too risky. Why? Because you hear the term the market is volatile, right? The price is what? Constantly fluctuating up and down. Now, if I had $1,000 in Bitcoin, right? And let's just say the price of Bitcoin at the time that I purchased was, keep it simple, $50,000. Okay? I invested $1,000 in Bitcoin. Bitcoin was worth $50,000 at the time that I purchased it. Now, yes, the market is volatile, so guess what? Bitcoin decided to crash, something outside of our control. So the price of Bitcoin, let me clear that up here. Price of BTC, it went down to what? $25,000. Okay? Price of Bitcoin, it crashed and it went down to $25,000. Now my $1,000 investment is now worth what? $500. Okay? Half of the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin crashed by 50%. My investment value has now decreased by 50% as well. Okay? Now, for the sake of this example, let's just say that this $1,000 of Bitcoin purchased me 0.01 of BTC. Okay? Now, when the price